Never underestimate the power of women. The biggest voting cohort turning a wave of once blue ribbon seats teal.
What we have achieved here is extraordinary.
Our climate has changed.
As strong professional women overwhelmingly convinced voters by challenging both parties to do more on climate change, government accountability and gender equality.
We just wanted somebody who would represent us.
So many young people have been disillusioned for so long.
I just felt like it's about time for women not to be irrelevant.
The coalition's been accused of moving too far away from the centre and losing swathes of voters, particularly women who were fed up feeling like their government didn't listen to them.
We really need to hear from professional women. I feel for the very first time my vote's been heard.
I think a lot of women are speaking with their vote yesterday.
You can't forget about 50% of the population.
You look at the values of this community. We are socially progressive. We are environmentally focused. They were not reflected in the parliament.
People were feeling ignored, neglected and taken for granted for way too long.
Even after Scott Morrison's term was dogged by the treatment of women in Parliament, the issue was largely forgotten during the election campaign, but not by voters.
What we saw last night was that the warning signs weren't heeded. In 2019, only 35% of women put their vote with the coalition, and the coalition hasn't listened that women want more.
Kylie Tink, Sophie Scamps, Allegra Spender, Zoe Daniel, Monique Ryan and Kate Cheney are all expected to unseat Liberals in a teal tidal wave, joining Helen Haines and Zali Steggall in Parliament.
And it's a cohort that clearly we have failed to have represent us in sufficient numbers, and we need to make sure we turn that around.
From journalists to doctors to business owners, many of these women already held high profiles in their electorates before the backing of groups like Climate 200. But there are also mums who wanted change.
I don't know anyone else like my mum.
She's the strongest person I know, and she's done such a great job.
Bridget Rollason, ABC News.